Good morning, Blankers. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in as always. And today you join me on a midweek session. I'm doing 36 hours, maybe 48 hours. I'm going to see how it goes because I have got to go to work Saturday morning. So I have got the choice of staying till Saturday morning, going home, having a bit of a rush, but it means that I get the second night. But anyway, I'm back on my water. It's the big water with plenty of big fish in here. It's not easy, it's very difficult. However, the conditions are spot on. We have got wind up to about 30 to 50 mile an hour. It's 14 degrees, so it's the first warm spell we have had. There's rain coming in. I think tomorrow it's going to absolutely batter it down, but I'm dead excited. And yeah, I feel like we've got half a chance of getting a bite. So you will have seen it from the footage earlier. I've got the rods out in the wind. I've done my best casting in a 40-50 mile an hour crosswind at nearly 20 wraps. Trying to bait up accurately is not ideal, but we've gone with two spinner rigs, fishing pop-ups. It's nice and relatively clear out there, a little bit of sand, a little bit of low-lying weed, and then I've put 5 midi spombs of boilie, chopped boilie crumb and some pallet over the top to see if we can entice a bite. So yeah, I'm going to put the kettle on now. What time are we? It's not morning, bloody hell, it's 10 to 1. So I've got here about 11 o'clock, so I've only just got the rods out. Trying to set the bivvy up in that wind as well was not fun, let me tell you. But we're here, we're doing it, and we're confident for it. But as always at the beginning of the session, optimism, put my teeth in, optimism levels are high. So yeah, let's see if we can make something happen. So I'll come back to you a little bit later on this afternoon, probably around 4 or 5 o'clock, when I'll either be redoing the rods or I might end up just leaving them because I'm comfortable with where they are. And I'll give you a bit of an update of what's been happening. Fingers crossed, I might have been session, so I might be coming down to jump in the peck to the left of me, so we shall see. So until then, thank you as always for watching, and let's see if we can make it happen. Right, now we've got a break in the weather. I can get outside the bivvy for a couple of minutes before it starts raining and absolutely smashing it with the wind again. I'll show you what baiting approach we are using for this session. So I'm fishing 2 singles, 2 solid bags, not solid bags, 2 spinner rigs. I'm normally fishing solid bags, that's why I said that. So 2 spinners are out there on 2 pop-ups, and I'll show you the mix that we've made up so you can have a little goosey gander. So as you can see, got some Nutribaits mixed in with some pallet, some boilie crumb, and that's what I've put 5 5 midi spoms, so not a lot of bait at all over each rod. Quite difficult to make that accurate in the wind earlier, but you know, did my best with it. I think 3 or 4 landed bang on. There's probably the odd 1 or 2 on both rods that went a little bit wayward, but that's absolutely fine. Don't mind spreading a little bit of bait around. But yeah, so that's the baiting approach, and it's looking very nice at the minute. So take a look at that. Well, tripping over the bucket mark. So the wind has died off at the minute, but it's coming back, and tomorrow it's going to be very strong. So this is one peg. You've got another one there, and there's another one to the right there. So it's ideal for a little social, this. Potentially one of my mates is coming to join me this evening, depending on what time they can get away from work. But it's looking very nice for a bite. Say that wind, it's not a cold wind either. It feels nice and warm. Fingers crossed that'll make them get their heads down and have a little bit of a feed, but the water's still very cold. We need some consistent days of this temperature before I think we'll see them turn on. But you got to be in it to win it, Blankers. So before this wind and rain comes again, I'm going to get myself back in the bivvy, and I'll keep you updated if anything carpy happens tonight. Failing that, I'll probably speak to you in the morning. But for tea tonight, I've got a cheeky pot noodle. I need to clean my cob. I need to give that a good clean so I can get that back out and get some proper grub cooked. Tea time snacks, Blankers. Food of kings. Pot noodle. In the bed. Nothing carpy to report, Blankers. What time is it? 10 to 10. So I'm just watching a bit of Netflix on the old iPad. The wind has calmed down, but I think it is due to come back with a vengeance at around midnight. So it'll be interesting to see how the bivvy holds up. But it is proper screwed in, so fingers crossed we'll be okay. But I'm going to tuck into the rest of the pot noodle, enjoy a bit of Peaky Blinders on the old iPad, and I'll speak to you in the morning. Or, you never know, we might actually get a bite in the middle of the night, and something carpy could happen. So fingers crossed. But other than that, I'll see you in the morning with a brew. Good night, Blankers. It's a little bit breezy. Damn, boy. Good morning, Blankers. And as you've seen, can hear, it's a little bit breezy out there today. Jesus. I'll tell you what, it's a very good job that I'm fishing on wooden platforms. As if that's going to do anything. It's a very good job I'm fishing on wooden platforms because the bivvy is screwed in. 100% if I was fishing on grass, my bivvy would have taken off, guaranteed. So anyway, nothing carpy happened in the night, which was expected. The rods have still been out there since I cast out, what, 12 o'clock, half 12 yesterday afternoon, and they'll stay out there till about midday. Hopefully a break in the wind happens so I can try and get the rods back out accurately and some fresh bait. but I don't think there's going to be any let up in the wind, so that's going to be fun trying to get these out in a 50-mile-an-hour crosswind. Not ideal, blankers. So I'm going to put the kettle on now. I'm going to have a nice cup of coffee, maybe some porridge, and yeah, try and make sure my bivvy doesn't take off. Make sure the rods stay in situ, and keep watching the water, because bite time can come between 10 AM and 12 o'clock lunchtime, so prime time with these conditions as well. It's still pretty warm, it's not cold. It's 11, 12 degrees today. That wind is warm. There's a little bit of rain forecast over the next half an hour or so. So anyway, I'll leave it there because I'm not sure what the sound quality is going to be like, so I do apologise if it's not great. I'll come back to you in a few hours with a cheeky little update. Lunchtime update, and the session is going to have to be called to a halt, unfortunately. I've got to shoot off. Something unexpected has cropped up, which is frustrating, so the vlog is going to be cut a little bit short, but can't help these things sometimes. So I mean, it's still looking very carpy out there. This wind is still blowing an absolute hoolie, 50-60 mile-an-hour winds. So anyway, I'm going to get everything packed down now. So thank you for tuning in. The next vlog after this one, I'm back at Baden Hall Fisheries filming an exclusive video for Baden Hall that they have asked me to go and do, so I'm dead excited for that one. So that is the 3rd of March, I'll be out then. So it's a week on Monday, so yeah, excited for that. And I'm going to be doing some product reviews for some companies as well, so keep your eyes peeled, as I mentioned earlier in this vlog. Some exciting things coming up for the Blanca. So thank you very much for watching. This is going to be a fun pack down in this wind, trying to put the bivvy down. Wish me luck. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Alright, Blankers, welcome to part 2 of this video. A little bit unusual, as you will have just watched the first half of the vlog down at one of my club waters, but needed to leave that session early, unfortunately. So now I am on the following Saturday, so just a couple of days later, one day later in fact. I'm on my way down to another club waters, a little bit more intricate, a little bit more niche and quieter. So yeah, I'm hoping that there's nobody in the peg that I want to get into. So I'm nearly at the lake now, so I'll see you down there at the peg. And we've got an overnight session today, so again, not a mega long session, but better than nothing, Blankers. So I'll see you down the peg. Okay, Blankers, we're back down at the intimate lake. I don't know what to call this one, but I've been fishing this one throughout the winter. You will have seen me catch. Have I done any vlogs on here where I've caught? I can't remember. Anyway, I caught some lovely fish from here throughout the winter. So we've dropped back on, and the car park was very busy, so I was a little bit concerned, shall we say. But whether it's the carp gods smiling down on me, I don't know. But my favourite peg, somebody was just leaving that had been piking in here, so there's a few heads on, so that's why I'm talking quietly, just to try and respect the other anglers. So anyway, stringer of boilies. We're going to fish a Ronnie rig on this session. I found my spot nice and close in. I wanted to bait up with my catapult. However, just went to fire a few boilies out, and hey presto, the rubber has snapped. And I haven't had this long. This is a Drennan. Quite like this one as well, to be fair. Got a lovely pouch on it, and yeah, it's gone. It's nothing more annoying when that happens, is there? Anyway, so let's get this first rod out, and then the left rod we're going to go same approach. This one's going sort of over to the right where I've caught fish from before, and then the left rod is going to go down to my left margin. I hate it when that happens. And there we go, Blankers. What a contrast in sessions. Look at this today, the weather. Absolutely glorious. Probably a slight breeze. Look at the lake, gorgeous. So there we go, they'll stay out now until tomorrow morning. It's not a heavily stocked lake, so it'd be quiet. You leave your lads out for 24 hours. I've had bites on here when the rods have been left out 24, so that's what you do. A bit different in summer, but this time of year, nice and easy. Simple fishing. So 2 on the spinner rigs. Pop-ups, 1 white, 1 match the hatch with the big fish mix from NutriBaits. So 7 or 8 boilies on the stringer. See if we can make it happen. So I'll come back to you before tea time, let you know what the crack is. It is now 10 to 3. So yeah, I'll speak to you in a few hours before dark. And we'll catch up then. Good evening, Blankers, and welcome back to the evening update. So nothing at Carp has happened yet. You'll see it's pitch black now. It's just after 7 o'clock. So we've got the pot noodle on the go. This is absolutely scalding my hand. I don't know why I'm sat here holding it, just so you guys can see which one it is. But there you go. It is the king pot. It's the curry one. So that is going to be cooking away, but the rods are out there, as you can see. We're just having a little conversation with TikTok live, so we do live stream while I'm on the bank. So if you're not yet on TikTok, get yourself across there. But nothing Carp has happened yet. We've put the rods out at about 3:30, as you know. So they'll stay out there now until I leave tomorrow, or unless something Carpy happens. So I'll keep you updated. But other than that, I'm going to enjoy my pot noodle, have a chat to the lovely people of TikTok, and I'll be back with you in the morning with a cup of coffee, let you know how the night was and what the plan of attack is for the following few hours as we go into tomorrow morning. So I'll see you then. Good morning, Blankers. Very quiet night, unfortunately. We're just making a bit of brekkie. Grated cheese only means one thing: the cheesy oat cakes are on the Ridge Monkey. Come on, the oat cakes. So yeah, very quiet night. Not heard anything else around the lake either. I mean, it was pretty warm as well, to be fair. I think it was about 7 or 8 degrees. Which was nice, not to be absolutely freezing your bag off for a change. However, those Dalkims were quiet all night. I mean, I am back-legged, so didn't expect any line bites or anything like that. But it was a nice little overnight experience. So yeah, got about another 1 hour, potentially hour and a half to go. So I'll keep you posted and updated. I will do an outro, so this isn't the end of the vlog yet, just in case something carpy happens. So yeah, I'm gonna get these oat cakes down us, watch the water, start having a little bit of a slow pack down inside the bivvy, although everything is nice and tidy anyway. And I'll catch up with you before I go home to let you know how the session finished. Alright, Blankers, there you go, that's a wrap. Now I've got the wonderful challenge of getting up this hill. And it only gets steeper as you get around that corner. And for those of you that are members of this club, you'll know exactly where I'm talking about. And I think I'm probably going to do it in 2 loads. Because the last time I did it in one go, I nearly ended up with a mess in my pants and a mess on the floor. So I'm going to do it in 2 goes. But thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Next time I'm out, we'll be at Badenhall Fisheries. I'm doing a lake exclusive on the duck pond, Monday the 3rd of March. So make sure you tune in either on TikTok or wait for the vlog, which will be out probably week commencing the 10th of March. So other than that, blankers, if you're out on the bank, tight lines, and I hope one of them alarms screams off for you soon. Wish me luck.